This February 1 SD, boxing fans are in for a treat as David Morrell and David Benavidez prepare to collide in one of the most highly anticipated showdowns in the light heavyweight division. Morrell, known for his knockout power and Cuban boxing pedigree, has made it crystal clear he's out to dominate and make Benavidez look like just another stepping stone. On the other hand, Benavidez, dubbed the Mexican Monster, is stepping into unfamiliar territory, facing an opponent who matches his size but boasts superior technical skills. This fight isn't just a test of strength, it's a battle of pride, reputation, and the chance to silence doubters. Can Benavidez prove he's more than a volume puncher, or will Morel show the world that Benavidez has been overhyped all along? Adding fuel to the fire, the tension between these two fighters has been simmering for years, with Morel openly dismissing Benavidez as a one-dimensional pressure fighter lacking true power. Benavidez, meanwhile, sees himself as the underdog finally ready to break free from criticism and cement his legacy. Both fighters have everything to lose and even more to gain, making this matchup electric. Fans are already buzzing with excitement over the high stakes, contrasting styles, and the possibility of one fighter walking away with his first professional defeat. This is a fight that promises fireworks, drama, and a defining moment for whoever emerges victorious. David Morrell is entering his fight against David Benavidez on February 1 SD with unshakable confidence, boldly declaring that he will dominate the bout and make it look easy. As the WBA regular light heavyweight champion, Morrell isn't holding back in his assessment of Benavidez, describing him as a fat pressure fighter who relies on sheer volume rather than knockout power. Morrell believes his own superior strength, skill, and natural ability make him the clear favorite. He sees Benavidez as a fighter who lacks the punch necessary to trouble him, stating that his opponent's success came from exploiting a size advantage in lower weight classes. For Morrell, this fight is a chance to showcase why he is considered one of the most dangerous fighters in the division. Benavidez, known as the Mexican Monster, built his reputation dominating smaller fighters at super middleweight, where his size and aggressive style gave him a clear edge. However, since moving up to light heavyweight, he has faced stiffer competition and exposed his vulnerabilities. Morrell points to Benavidez's debut in the division against Alexander Gvozdyk as evidence of his limitations, highlighting the significant punishment Benavidez took in that fight. While Benavidez won, the effort showed that his lack of one-punch knockout power and increasing wear and tear on his body might be catching up to him. Morrell is determined to capitalize on these weaknesses, believing his combination of size, skill, and finishing ability will prove too much for Benavidez. Critics have long questioned the level of competition Benavidez has faced during his career. Despite boasting an impressive 29-0 record over nearly 15 years, many feel his resume lacks the caliber of elite opponents one would expect from a fighter with his experience. Until now, Benavidez has often been accused of avoiding the most dangerous fighters in favor of building his record against smaller, less skilled opponents. This fight against Morel represents a significant step up in competition and a chance for Benavidez to silence his critics. However, Morel and his team see this as a moment of reckoning, where Benavidez will finally face a fighter who matches or exceeds his size and skill level. For David Benavidez, this fight is about proving he belongs among the elite in the light heavyweight division. He's confident in his ability to expose flaws in Morel's game, citing his years of experience sparring with top-level fighters. However, Morel dismisses these claims, suggesting that Benavidez's focus on past sparring partners is a sign of insecurity. While Benavidez may have thrived as a big fish in a smaller pond at super middleweight, Morel believes the stakes are much higher now, and the challenges will expose Benavidez's true limits. This fight isn't just about two fighters testing their skills, it's a clash of pride, legacy, and the hunger to solidify their place at the top of the division. As fight night approaches, fans are gearing up for what promises to be an explosive showdown. The bout pits Morel's dynamic power and technical brilliance against Benavidez's relentless pressure and determination. Both fighters have everything to prove, and neither is willing to back down. The outcome could shape the future of the light heavyweight division, with Morel aiming to cement his status as the division's most dangerous force and Benavidez fighting to dispel doubts about his legacy. One thing is certain: when the bell rings, both fighters will leave everything in the ring in a fight that could redefine their careers. David Morrell is making it clear that he sees this fight as his moment to shine and prove that he is the true powerhouse in the light heavyweight division. As a Cuban boxer, his background in the highly disciplined Cuban boxing system has equipped him with unparalleled skills and a killer instinct. Morrell's knockout power has earned him a reputation as a fearsome fighter, and he's ready to show the world that David Benavidez is simply not on his level. For Morrell, this fight isn't just about defending his WBA regular light heavyweight title, it's about making a statement that he's the future of the division. Meanwhile, David Benavidez enters this fight with a chip on his shoulder, looking to prove his critics wrong. Despite his undefeated record, Benavidez knows that questions remain about the quality of his opponents over the years. Many have accused him of carefully avoiding the best fighters in his weight class while building an impressive, yet shallow, record. This matchup against Morel is his chance to silence those doubters and prove he has what it takes to compete at the highest level. However, the pressure is on for Benavidez, as a loss could confirm the narrative that he has been overhyped throughout his career. One of the key storylines heading into this fight is the contrasting styles of the two boxers. Morel is known for his explosive power and technical precision, often overwhelming opponents with his calculated aggression. Benavidez, on the other hand, thrives on relentless pressure and high-volume punching. While both fighters enjoy coming forward and taking the fight to their opponents, Morel believes his superior strength and skill set will allow him to dominate Benavidez. The question is whether Benavidez's resilience and work rate will be enough to counter Morel's firepower. As fight night draws closer, fans and analysts alike are buzzing with anticipation. This matchup represents a clash between two fighters at pivotal moments in their careers. For Morel, a win solidifies his position as one of the best in the division, while Benavidez is fighting for validation after years of criticism. The stakes couldn't be higher, and both fighters know what's on the line. With contrasting styles and fierce determination, this bout has all the ingredients to be a classic showdown, leaving fans eagerly awaiting the fireworks on February 1 St. As the clock ticks down to February 1 ST, the anticipation surrounding the Morel vs. Benavidez showdown has reached a fever pitch. This fight isn't just about two fighters looking to claim the light heavyweight throne, it's about their legacies, their pride, and their quest to prove that they are truly the best in the division. Morel's confidence in his superior skill set and knockout power, coupled with Benavidez's fierce determination to prove he can compete at the highest level, sets the stage for a war inside the ring. The history, the contrasting styles, and the long-standing rivalry make this fight one for the ages, with no shortage of drama, emotion, and potential for a game-changing upset. Fans from all over will be glued to their screens, eagerly awaiting the outcome, because this battle is set to be a defining moment in the careers of both fighters and one that could have a ripple effect throughout the entire boxing world. Whoever wins will not only claim a world title but will also solidify their place among the elite, while the loser will face the bitter sting of unfulfilled potential. The stakes could not be higher, and this is one fight that boxing fans won't want to miss.